Well, hello and welcome back to the Roth channel. It is time for another chapter in the series, Loving My Look. New look every day. So here I'm going to start putting this cleanser on my face. So I'm just going to put it in a couple little spots, rub it in to clean up, get rid of all that oil. That way my makeup adheres much better. So now I've done that, and I'm going to put a little foundation in the areas because I am looking to make my eyes pop. I'm going to blend that in so it matches my skin color. Of course, it will never be a perfect match because they don't use real skin in this stuff. Take care of that big shine on my forehead. Put a little matte base on there. That way everything will stick to it so much better. Now I'm going to take a little bit of mascara base. I think that's what it is. It's probably more of a foundation base. And now a little powder foundation on my eyes. I think I'm putting on so much foundation, my eyes are going to become very huge as they layer up. And I think it's obvious, I think everyone can tell, I have got some great eyeshadow. I love using this palette. It gives me a lot of choices. And this will give me a real nice bright look. So I start to do the outline of my eyelids, following the crease along my eyes so that it looks natural and gives it that nice half moon look. Just like with any color, any stain, even if it's paint, the more you apply, the darker it gets. So you can really adjust how dark you want that eyeshadow. Outlining the side of my eyes to give it a little bit of that cat look and make my eyes a little bit longer. I don't want to go too dark, otherwise it will look like I've been in a fight. So I've got a good outline on my eyes and drawn out the edge of my eyes just to make them a little bit longer. Now I'm going to mix with a little bit of a darker color along the edges to really highlight the difference in texture and difference in color. You really want to be careful and use the right brush, otherwise you're going to poke your eye and then you'll have a nice bloodshot eye. So if you really want to draw attention to your eyes, you could do that. Besides just the makeup, everyone will really look at your eye then. Otherwise, just be careful. Don't bump yourself. So add that darker color to the inside and to the edges to bring out the highlights of the color you just used. Now I'm moving to a nice lighter gold color. And I'll put that so it highlights even more the difference in the darkness of the eyes. So really it's kind of looking like a paint by numbers. So when you have a blank spot, pick a color, put the color in that blank spot, fill it in. I don't think it's possible to make exact edges with these brushes, so you'll have some edges that blend into the other colors. And if 3 different colors weren't enough, I'm going to go for a 4th. Because I've got a little blank area I need to fill. And you know, what good is it to have a palette if you can't use every damn color in there? So as you see, I've got 4 different colors on my eyes, and I'm still able to open my eyelids so it's not too heavy. I'm going to put a little bit of glare resistant brush underneath, just as any good cook or baker will tell you. It's always good to mix ahead of application. So mix your colors if you need to get a brand new color, and your 12 color palette can become unlimited amount of colors when you mix. Now I've got this very fine pen to do my eyelash area underneath my eyes, because really I don't have much in the world of eyelashes, so the eyeliner I'm using underneath there works so well to make my eyelashes and now a little bit of mascara. That's to darken up the areas and really let you notice my eyelashes and gives them more thickness, more volume. If you mess up, I don't know if you noticed in the background, but you could use one of the sunglasses to even hide if you messed up. Again, just like before, be very careful when you're applying it. Concentrate so you don't poke yourself in the eye. Of course, if you poked yourself in the eye, you would only have to do makeup on one eye because the other eye would be a patch. So it might save you some time in the long run. And now it all needs a little bit of lacquer setting on the top. Now that the eyes are done, it's time to work on the rest of the face and start with a nice good foundation. So you can see I just did two different foundations. You certainly don't want the foundation to inhibit the hard work I've done in my eyes. So I'll touch up real close around those eyes with another brush just to make sure it gets all the way to the edge without blending too much into the hard eye work I've already done. So large area, good to use the sponge. Intricate work, use a brush. That will give my face a much more natural look rather than a clown look. So now I've got some little small elves that have been placed into a bottle. I'm going to place those underneath my eyes to hide the bags and the sleep deprivation, because we have small toddlers. That'll help hide those areas as well as my crow's feet on my forehead. Again, large areas, so just using the sponge makes it go a little bit quicker. I'm going to blend that in with the other items to highlight the Bermuda Triangle. Be careful around the hard eye work that you've already done. You don't want to cover up the work that you've already done. Now using a little bit of powder to shake the shine off. Blend that in all the way to the edges, all the way around. Frame your face with it so it looks natural and looks normal. This isn't a car, so I'm not looking for a nice waxy shine. I've chosen another color just to highlight the cheekbones that I have. I normally have really good cheekbones, so I don't really have to do much. I've been blessed with those high cheekbones. Some of you may not be so lucky, so you might have to use more rouge. And then always good to draw in on your eyebrows. Just to, again, make them dark. You're really framing out those eyes that you've worked so hard on. If you got the tattoos for your eyebrows, you might just work on the edges of it just to make them a little more pop, a little more volume to them, and maybe extend them off the line of your brow. Now, in order to even enhance your eyelashes even more and make them thicker and longer, God has made fake eyelashes. So find one that works for you in the store and glue those on. So even though you used your mascara, if your eyelashes just aren't long enough for you and you need to make sure you look like you have a small spider on your eyes, go ahead and install those fake eyelashes. Just remember, always good to take those off before bed, otherwise you might wake up with them on your pillow. Now we're going to go back to the gold because we haven't used that enough yet. We're going to use that on the bridge of our nose just to make it nice and shiny. I'm going to add that shine to your cheekbones. You don't need a lot. It goes a long way in these areas. And it is just highlighting. Now, a nice setting spray so that everything doesn't melt off. And a little fan to dry it on or to feel like you're something. If you really want to feel like you're all that, use the fan longer. Now a little lip balm, whether it's balm, whether it's gloss, whether it's lipstick. Always good to bring out the accent of those lips. I mean, you are going to be talking a lot, so people are going to look at them. And this is the look for today. Hope you liked it. Hope you come back for the next one. If you didn't like it, keep your opinion to yourselves. And thank you for watching the Roths.